I mean, if it's just a power trip to dress up in camo and get all freaked out and drive around in cars at night and bury guns and, play Rambo, you should be doing 90% of your militia operations should be at city councils and state houses and handing out DVDs. Your number one job should not be having to mow down a bunch of cops at a checkpoint. That should be the last thing you want to be forced to do. But they're trying to load you in the flatbacks to take you to FEMA camps for God knows what. Your job is to reach out to those cops and to those National Guard and regular Army Brigade people from Homeland Security before you have to face them at that checkpoint, before they take your kids away from you, and before you go, all right, this is it. I did everything I could. Rock and roll! And then it's on. Then there's no turning back. I did everything I could. Just like when some bully walks up and you say, look, mister, I don't want to fight with you. And they take that as fear and they go ahead and knock you upside the head, and then everything changes. And you just go, that's it. I'm opening up a can of whoop ass. I'm going to beat the living snot out of you. Get ready for me to knock you down and stomp your guts out, punk. And look for Max, the little orange home gain gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You will love this site, homegain.com, HOMEGAIN.com. They've done this before. This is a government of hell.
I'm with you, Alex. And we love you here in New York, and keep up the good work. We'll keep up our end.
God bless you, sir. We love you, too, there, my friend. Good to hear from you, Dave. I was saying, I'm afraid, Dave, from the HAL 9000 2001 Space Odyssey. I'm afraid, Dave. I'm afraid. All right. We'll take you out a little bit of music here in the Court of the Crimson King, and then we will come back and go to Brian, George, Steve, and others. I'm Alex Jones. Get fired up, get mad, and beat these Soviets, or sure enough, they're going to have their way with you in the gulags. It's what they do. The Court of the Crimson King. Blood flows. Let's go ahead and talk to Brian in Texas. Brian, you're on the air.
Alex, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, I've got a complaint. Just hear me out before you blast me. It seems reckless to me to sort of take that approach where you would, even the Patriot movement itself, referring to it as pathetic and this, that, and the other. Sometimes I think you're so focused, so in the trenches, and so frustrated by the horrible things that are going on that maybe you need to...
You're absolutely right. I am a piece of crap. You're right. I agree with you.
Okay. That's just a request. I'm not demanding it, but I sure think it would help.
Well, I mean, just hold on a second. We're all pieces of garbage.